Hello, and welcome. I should have audio going through. Don't think I had audio going through earlier, but I should have some audio going through now. I get the show going ready. Let's get ready to start the show. Hello, I'm doing my standing episode today. I don't know how to do this. Like I want to stand, but I don't want. This is how it goes. Yeah, I got to standing. I don't want to sit down tonight. I want to stand. My legs been hurting, so I don't want to just done a test run with the lights and everything before I just kind of walked in here. I had everything kind of set up, but I kind of didn't. So I'm just hanging out in the shed. Just kind of hung out this weekend. We took the weekend off, kind of. Did work the theater and I did have fun, but I am. There we go. Maybe a little bit more light over here. What do you think? Just getting this show going. I think about this as a auditorium maybe, or like a classroom at a community college or like a junior college. And this is probably pretending like this is like 2000, 2001, 2002, 2003, and learning that and then just like renting out a room and just talking into a void where people can come in and see and talk and hang out, but I'm mainly alone. And yeah, this is the way I visualize this. Like if this was year 2000 and we didn't have streaming and we didn't have podcasting and we didn't have home entertainment, I would be doing this at my local community college, my local junior college. I'd rent out, or even right now, I work at a theater. I want to do that. I want to rent out some time there, so I can do a class. So I can do this. I have a lot of education. I have a lot of schooling in me. So I think this is why I lean to do this. Kind of like a TED talk is what I said today. Excuse me, real quick. All right, there we go. That's better. Got the AC right on me. Now it's like calling this like a TED talk. I'm on my episode 94. We're gonna go moving forward. So it's just titles for me to remember that we have to. Um, we got progress we got to make. I did do my first 8 minute set tonight at stand up. I think I did okay. I think I did all right. Learning how to hold the audience attention is something I'm working on. I feel my jokes did pretty good. It was just a bunch of comedians tonight. Last week there was a construction company. They had their happy hour there, so we had like 50 people there. So it was pretty cool, like total. So it was pretty cool, like talking to a crowd. I guess I used to do like wait tables, and I have to like talk to big crowds, so I just use that like background, that experience. Um, yeah, I've been a mess the last few weeks on the internet, maybe last few months, maybe last few years on the internet, and just trying to see what it's all going for, it all leads to. And I think I finally like at some point like you have to just kind of be like, all right, let's look back at what we got, because a lot of the stuff I have right now, I'm full of memory. My memory is full of all the stuff I have, and one of my computers won't update, so I'm just kind of stuck with this one, and it's maxed out, so I have to start slowly uploading or taking off hard drives. And yeah, I really I think I want to say I like the fact that I've learned all this. I like the fact that I've learned to school and do it, but like it takes time. This stuff takes time. So today when I did my 8 minute set, I was basically through my whole at work, I was taking the time to like work out my jokes and figure them out. I'm trying to. It's hard figuring out your crowd when there's a bunch of comedians there. It's different when you have actual guests or actually people like to go see a stand-up show. It's completely different than when you're doing a show, doing a set with people when there's a bunch of open micers. And not even I would there are more comedians than open micers, but you have a bunch of open micers there. So not like lately we just had a bunch of comedians. So it changes, but I like it. I love it. It's something I'm learning. I'm at month 8 already. I have done every Monday except for the two that I had. I had to move on vacation, but basically for the last 8 months, every Monday I've been doing stand up comedy to prepare myself to get better into that's what I want to do. Joke around about the midlife crisis thing and finally pick a career what I want to go at and just learning how to do it. But a lot of this stuff just takes time, and I'm learning about it. I'm learning about, being part of the community, being part of things. What I have here on my notes is after open mic, we're going to be having a good time talking about movies, documentaries on Netflix, and what having too many subscriptions can do to you. How about how an idea could turn on you, and much much more. All right, so we got some things to talk about. I even wrote some good topics going to events. I did want to talk about that for a little bit. Using art to motivate you in the morning. We're gonna have a playing of a song. I guess it'd be like if this was my show, like the Tonight Show, whatnot. I would do this as a segment where when you have a band you want to kind of promote. Like there's a artist friend of mine that made a song 12 years ago, and I only found this song like 3 years ago, and I probably listened to this song over 100 times, like every year. I played it like 80 times today, but it's a good song of mine. So that I like. It's a good song that I like to use to motivate me. So I'm gonna share it. And it's gonna be like I don't know, seeing all the show forms. It just takes time. I kind of stopped applying for jobs at the other things because for this. I'm kind of like I don't have enough experience. I'm like I have the experience, but I'm not showing it properly, so I'm taking a break. But also too, 'cause, I'm writing jokes and doing that, and also too, it takes a lot of time. So that time I'm doing to stream and to do other things, I want that time back. I want to be able to focus on things. Like I said, I'm doing a schedule, so I'll learn how to post that, and also posting on social media just gets exhausting. It's draining. Doing this is exhausting. I don't know. People start to do it, and I'm not trying to like lose myself in all this because I've done it before, and I don't want to do it. I don't like doing that when you're just stuck on the internet and just feel like anybody, the only way people can communicate with you is this. And this is not it. That's not the case with me. I'd rather be I'd rather be open about things and just kind of say I need to take a step away. But in the meantime, look what I've made. I want to talk more about my show. This is a show about me. Just like this is kind of like my therapy in a way, because I did reach out to BetterHelp, but they gave me a quote that I was like, no, I'm not gonna pay that amount. I wanted to talk about that on my set tonight, but just my mind goes blank. What do you call it? Sometimes on certain topics, but um, yeah, I looked up BetterHelp. I reached out to them. The only thing is, it's very to me, it's not affordable. Because like it's basically what they give me. They said it would be like $40 a week, and this is actually to see somebody. So I know it gets cheaper if they just want to text. You can do something like email, text, but this is like I guess like where I'm seeing somebody once a week. That's gonna be like $40 a week, and I was like, man, I can't really afford to pay $200 to $250 a month on something like this. Where I feel like if I were to be more not open, but to work on it myself, and just kind of I'm an artist, find ways to express myself, find ways to do this. Like complaining is not gonna get me anywhere. I'm proving that, just showing like doing the streaming and whatnot and talking about. You have to actually show things and do things. So a lot of things that I'm working on are just like like I said a couple weeks ago I had a big breakthrough when I got something off my chest and something off my mind, and it really helped me out. Like it's kind of like, all right, I feel better. I feel more creative now. I have a lot more ideas. I wish I could be more open about it, but I'm not. I'm holding back just a little bit. I have a lot of stuff in this show. Patreon is another thing. Like Patreon costs money. If I want to do a GoFundMe or a Patreon page, you have to have Vimeo. Vimeo is like $50 a month. I I want to have like I'm getting YouTube would be more like me because it says you on the title. On the platform Vimeo could be more my professional work. So maybe I need to go down that route and be a little bit smarter. Right now I'm at the point where I need to make a choice of what I want to do. We got fantasy football. Oh, I forgot the truck. I forgot my belt. I'll show it next week. But when I got retrieved my belt. That was a fantasy winner in my fantasy league, one of my fantasy leagues, and I got a belt. It's freaking heavy and huge. It's pretty funny. But I want to do a fantasy football show starting in with fantasy football when Labor Day weekend, Labor Day week. I want to get started doing that. I've been writing that out. I want to show what I'm doing. I don't know why I haven't really done it. Every week I just like spending time with my kid. I like doing stuff. He wants us to have a little YouTube channel, and I'm kind of like, but I think we figured something out. We compromised on something, so look out for those videos. But just little like that payments, trying to figure it out, trying to adult, and also like I sit here and I stand here. I mean, I stand here. stand here and I look at all these stuff, and I see these accomplishments or these adventures and journeys that I've gone on. Sorry, adventures and journeys, and and I'm like, this is good mental health for me, mental therapy. I think this show is this. I don't want my stand up to be that. I don't want my stand up to be me going up there crying or complaining. I'll just do it here. You want to come here? We can do this here. I do know I'm gonna need another show where I'm not doing this, because this is more of a come. You can come talk to me, whatever. If anybody sees me on here on Monday nights on my show, you can come and hang out with me. We can talk about things. I do have a lot of edits I got to get out, and it's just a lot. But take it with stride. Take it with like Superman here. I was missing him for the story. I wanted the super long haired one, but this one was there, and this one was pretty cheap. But he's got the muscles. You play with your action figures, dude. You play with your toys. Like, kinda. I use them to help me tell stories. So this is where I'm at now with my show and tell, because I needed the look of Superman, not actually Superman, but now we have it. So, hey, I got people in here. Hello. What's up, AP? What's up, Alex? What's up, Rocco? But yeah, let's see. What was I talking about? No, yeah. So better health. I just think I'm gonna do something. I'll be more expressive on YouTube, and on my IG I have to share a little bit more. My Facebook's like an old town. It's old town hall kind of thing. I'm kind of like don't care about it, but I'm cool with my Instagram right now. I don't want to get on Threads. I don't use X a lot. Don't care for that. Twitter, I don't care for that. They're all the same. They all do the same thing. But they all take time. But I'll say that yeah, I do have a little projects here to show you. Just a little. I guess I got to talk more about the mental health part on what I do to keep myself kind of like just together. Just little things. I keep myself busy, keep my mind busy. Educate myself, learn things. I hate talking like this, but I have to. I got called out a couple weeks ago, and this is a mental health show, so I do need to talk more about my mental health and more about the stuff, because I do. There's a movie called My Boyfriend's Back, and from like 1994, I believe. Let's find it. Let's look it up, because I've had an idea about this, and I have no idea where it's kind of coming from. But it's the AI. I've been hanging out with the my AI a lot. Let's see. Is it 1990? Where is it? 1993. I was really close. So check this out. Let's watch the trailer real quick.
They say when you're dead, you're dead. They say you only get one chance at life. But for childhood sweethearts Missy and Johnny, true love will never die.
My boyfriend died and you came back from the dead for me. God, my boyfriend won't even pump gas for me.
By God, if it ain't the zombie out with a living woman.
What do you have against Johnny besides the fact that he's dead?
He's a stinking zombie, you idiot.
He's been gone for such a long time. My dad'll go berserk if he finds out I went out with a dead guy.
You stupid dead zombie pond scum.
There's a lot of prejudice against the undead.
Whore of the undead. Tramp.
Zombie lover.
We want the zombie.
And Neil.
Pretty damn active for a dead guy. Come on, let's get it, gang.
The hitchhiker.
Hey, quit it! If you're gonna kill him, you're gonna have to kill me. I mean it.
My boyfriend's back.
Well, I hope somebody eats a whole damn bunch of you.
So I get an idea of something similar. My Boyfriend's Back, 1993, PG-13, 1 hour, 25 minutes. Comedy, fantasy, horror. A teenage boy comes back from the dead because he is determined to win the most beautiful girl in school. Director Bob Balaban. Writer Dean Laurie. Stars Andrew Laurie. Or that's Laurie, and that's Laurie. Tracy Lynn and Danny Zorn. So I had an idea about this thing, but kind of modernizing it, switching it up a bit, changing kind of some characters around. Like I don't know. I remember watching this movie in the theaters and being like, it's not that bad. It's My Boyfriend's Back, the comedy that proves true love never dies. Good old fashioned comedy. They say they don't make good movies anymore. I think they're missing the point. They got to make movies that you gotta meet them halfway. Make a this guy. What was this guy's actor's name? That's Danny Zorn. Where was he from? Oh, he passed away in 2012. R.I.P. brother. He was IQ, Indecent Proposal, Blast from the Past. What planet are you from? Oh yeah. Oh, but yeah, I want to write this kind of idea like that. I've been kind of toying with that idea, but yeah, just cracked me up. Like movies, just like What's the whole mental health and movies point of all this? It's just I watch movies. Their stories. I like to just kind of talk about them. I think they're. I mean, I've now dissected movies so much that I understand how they're made. They're like a movie like that seems very low budget. Back then it might have been like, let's see what the budget is. Let's go into it real quick because I'm gonna talk about it. We can see how they made that movie. Let's see, 1993 film. It the 84. It's an 84-minute move run time. It's less than 10. It was budget was less than 10 million, but box office 3.3 million. Oh, so it didn't do good. So it did not do good. I guess I don't know, man. I thought this was more low budget. I mean, still under 10, still 10 million, you know. But like, if I can rewatch that movie now, and I feel like I can would be able to remake that. And how would I do it? Because I am working. I've been focusing. Like, I had a good talk with Rob Mabry 2 weekends ago, and I'm focused on one project at a time and getting it done to the end and moving forward. I had a lot of that scatterbrain. I'm aware of it. Maybe brain rot. I haven't talked about it yet, but I was trying to figure out. I wrote a story about brain rot, and don't know if we have time to go over it, but yeah, I've been writing on my phone too. Where is it at? All right. That's long though. Look, it's really long. So, but the thing to do is this one that's more like a explainer video. It's kind of cool. It's basically I don't know. There's no synopsis I wrote. I just kind of wrote this story, and I used. I wrote the story and I used my chat GPT, Carter. I used my assistant Carter here to help me clean it up, and I like what we got. So my next step for here would be to do more of a script and then more like a storyboard or do illustrations to go with the words. But I do have like a script. I've been playing with this a lot. I've been learning how to just get a lot of my stuff done in a quicker time and without, like, as I said, like I spend a lot of time on screen. So I think what I've been doing is learning how to spend less time on screens, but getting still more effective way of getting done. And it is about just getting it done and having a plan and not just floating around or being distracted. A lot of things I like doing at 4 a.m. is I'm learning I have to do a little bit more computer stuff because there's not that many people on, or I just don't I get distracted less. So I'm able to kind of go into it. But I was bringing this whole movie up because I just thought, like, I was like, dude, that would be like I just remember that movie being like so simple. It's a comedy, so it relies more on its words and its dialogue and practicality. Like practical effects opposed to like a high-end budget stuff. So I think everybody still wants super high-end budget, but everything's all CGI. Like I would prefer, like as a filmmaker, I'd prefer to do a movie. Like if we're doing a Gladiator, make everything to scale. That's why it makes a movie to transform. The CGI stuff's okay, but I don't want to be able to see the seams. Or if you're gonna make it, you better confuse me. I better be like, oh wow, that's because that's what I would do if you asked me. I'd be like, well, we can only do CGI, and I'm like, well, we better make it look where it's damn near impossible. You can't tell that it's not real. Like you better work on that. But I'm using ChatGPT or Carter, as I'm calling him. So I'm gonna call him Carter. I'm using Carter as my assistant, as my friend, as my therapist in a way. Because yeah, I'm happy that I'm able to like see what I've written. I could just put the PDF in there and see if anybody wants to read it. But it's about brain rot. It's right now it's in between comic book and storyboard, but slowly working on it. I'll start sharing more of my ideas on my social medias and my platforms. I was always scared of getting plagiarized and people stealing from me, but they're gonna do it anyways. So they're gonna take your stuff. I'd rather just get it out there and timestamp it and be like, well, I've talked about it at least. Yeah, I think everybody's just now in the phase of stealing. Like an artist is basically what they call it, but it's just theft, plagiarism, whatnot. It's who has more popularity at the time. But if you can prove it, you know. But I do like I'm getting more comfortable. Also, school's around the corner. We're getting back to school, and I'll have more time to do other things. As you can tell, I'm never in a hurry. I am the hare that learned to be the tortoise. So let's keep moving. We were supposed to do side by side this weekend, but got timings messed up. Man, I really feel like I didn't do a whole lot this weekend, but I did do some. I did be more relaxing and calm. But we're doing Dune 1 and 2. Do I have a review on them? I do. Do you want to hear it? I don't think so. I don't think you're gonna care. I don't think you're gonna care, and I don't think it matters really. My review on Dune and Dune Part 1 and Part 2. I'll say watch our interview we're gonna do probably soon. We'll do it this week, but I'll say I don't know about. They're good. Stories are It's more like CGI porn, I guess. CGI. It's like nah, it's all right. They're all right. I like them, but they're more like I can mute them and watch them. And they'll be fine in the background. But what else was we're talking about? I got to figure out how I do this too because I'm sticking to an old pattern of writing. I need to modernize this. This isn't what I do anymore. I gotta change all this about myself now because I'm not just a regular Joe anymore. I actually put on shows. I'm an entertainer. So we're talking about using art. All right, I'll do that in a little bit. Finding out stage material for set. Yeah. Yeah, it's just finding out. Just what you got to talk about. I'm learning more and more to be comfortable being myself. So I got to learn more and more like comfortable about talking about things that I'm a problem solver. So if I have an issue, I want to work on it. I'll think what I have to, use what I have to, learn what I have to, talk to what I have to. But at the end of the day, like I'm not going to like get upset and be like, "Why didn't solve it? Just keep going." So a lot of times for me, I don't focus on things on negativity. I changed my mindset. I've really worked on myself a lot as in the sense of like what do you call it? In the sense of like how long I get mad or I get sad. That's the thing. I get depressed. So like I do get down. So I got to work on. I'm still working on that. But the anger thing, I don't have that. I don't get mad. Like I'll say something smart ass or something smart aleck. But other than that, I don't really do anything else with that. Been working on the video store as well. That's what I say. So little by little, we're bringing it together. I have to start showing stuff. I get it. We're gonna clean the the garage again to get it functioning. I need to have a functioning garage. This time is just crazy. It just slips right through my hands. Like it's just like we got so many things going on. It's just like every weekend got something else. We did a show this weekend. I went to a show this weekend. Concrete saw them again. It's in Austin. It was a good show. They did good. It was really cool. I got to see one of the local comics that I do open mics with. Got to see him on stage. He did really good. He killed. But you know, just getting out there, being a comic. I mean, I'm really learning stuff how to do things. I'm still playing with my toys. I'm still learning how to do a lot of stuff. I think the fact that I went to the show last night, and I was like, sorry, I wanted to put that there. And the fact that I went to the show last night and was around my raza, I think that was fun. They get a little rowdy. I think Hispanics at movie theaters talk a lot, so I'm thinking they're gonna do the same thing at stage shows, which they do. So maybe we can work on that as a cumulative thing and not talk during sets. We'll see. But I had a good time. We had a good dinner. That's like I don't know. I don't chase the purple dragon anymore. I wasn't having fun then with doing that, and I enjoy doing things now, like working for things that I enjoy doing things. Just there's a convention this weekend I was supposed to go to, and I didn't make it. Oh man, that hour drive just really discouraged me. But I had a lot of things to do, and we got to get done. Like I said, it was a chill weekend, but we got like more cleaning, more just home stuff, more just doing what I got to do here. As much as I want to be on the internet all the time, I can't, and I get tired of it. I get bored too. So trying to keep it a good medium mix. As long as I'm doing my stand up on Monday and doing this on Monday nights, I feel like I'm at least accomplishing something on the weekly. But I need to extend more, do more things. It's just kind of weird. I'm not scared or anything scary. I just don't know what to really do and throw it out there. And then I see other people doing stuff, and I don't know. I guess I can do that, or I can do my own thing, or I don't know. We just gotta do our own thing at this point. But I'm kind of like today was just there was a short day for me at work, and I thought come back and work on my set for the night, but I was just so nervous. I was like, you know what, it is what it is. You just gotta work through it. Yeah, it's funny. I got there's like us tagged in something on Instagram, and there's drama going back and forth. It's kind of funny. So I keep getting notifications. But I did watch the documentary, Pop Stars. Was it called Dirty Pop? So it's the Backstreet Boys and NSYNC with Lou Pearlman story on Netflix. That was interesting. I wanted to see that. It's from a while back, I believe. I wanted to see it when it was no, it's 2024. There's another one, I believe. I believe there's another documentary out about these people. Or this guy. Dirty Pop, the boy band scam. TV miniseries 2024, 45 minutes. Documentary. Did my mic get cut off? Did my mic turn off the whole time? I was talking. I hate it when I don't go back and forth. I hope I didn't. Ah, man. Anyways, I was talking about Dirty Pop on Netflix. I liked it. It's a really good documentary. It's about the boy bands. I hope that was coming in. It just said my mic was off, so I don't know. Anyways, I was watching that documentary. Give it a shot on Netflix. It's like I said, like it's cool knowing like Chris Kirkpatrick and Howie Duro and Michael Eric Estrada. Michael, what's his name again today? Eric Michael Estrada. Eric Estrada. I'm happy that like you got to see that part of the business, the dirty part of it. But it happens like years later, right? We gotta talk about 20 years later. I liked it. It was good. It was a good show. Good Netflix and show. But we'll talk about our motivational quote. Tim Burton. Movies are an expensive form of therapy for me. Tim Burton. We got Beetlejuice coming out. That's coming out soon. You can look forward to watching that. Tim Burton, the creator of all things ghoul and cool. He did 12 short animated or just 12 short movies before he did his first feature. I'm kind of sitting on that realm. Yeah, I like this quote a lot. I've been mental health therapy. I'm big advocate for it. I'm not in it right now. It's funny. Comedians talk about like being in it, not being in it, doing it, not doing it. I'm not doing any therapy right now, but I'm not drinking. I'm not. I'm not excessively doing anything. Just doing my own stuff. But it is coming to. There was some point that I did need to have to go through it because I had a traumatic experience happen to me last year, and I was able to kind of talk about a little bit, little by little. And now I think, yeah, it is going to be good for me to go back and talk to somebody. But I think the cost is a little too much right now for what I can afford. So, but I'm not going to hold that back. I'll do other things. I'll find other ways of being expressive. I was talking about earlier about My Boyfriend's Back kind of movie idea I had. It was kind of funny. But I also have a movie I've been working on. I've been writing, and it's been helping me process this. It's a creature feature that I've been talking about doing a creature feature for a minute. Talked about it with Rob Mabry, and he really liked it. He goes, "Oh, that'd be a great idea." And yeah, I'm moving forward with it. I'm figuring out the logistics of everything, how we're gonna do this. It's a story idea I had with Kellen Dury, friend of mine I met on the set of Critters. Where is it at? Here it is. Watch. Here's the half of it. This is like Curly's Gold from City Slickers 2. So at first I wrote half the story, this half, but then I needed this half to kick in. So I figured let's give it some time, and now I have time to fill in this part. So yeah, so first, and then also got the thing to start tearing up, so that's good. But I have this side to go. Now we're gonna be putting in new ideas with that first storyline I have, and kind of creating it as it goes. It's a horror movie. It's a creature feature. It's off my IG post I did a couple years ago. You Are Not Safe, I think, is what the title will be. I know I talk a lot. This is kind of where I've been on pause with this thing, so I'm gonna kind of go forward with this. We're gonna move forward with this idea. Title hints of the episode moving forward. But yeah, definitely gonna be You Are Not Safe. It's gonna be a creature feature shot in POV, found footage, something like that. We'll see. Gotta have fun with it, but also at the same time, there's a story there to be told, and I like it. I like the premise of the story. Let me figure out. I'll put it on IMDb. Let me figure out how to tell everything like that, and we'll start going. And then every Monday, I'll have something to share for you, and then on there we can share on the Patreon, and we can talk about it more. So, like I said, I still haven't moved forward with it because it costs money, and I'm just not ready to start paying more money for But hey, I need to do stuff. I mean, I like going on my shows. I like hanging out. I love my city. I can do whatever I want here, as in the sense of like I won't be judged, or people won't we're all doing kind of our own thing. This city is about a lot of people being individuals and trying to like grow, but there's also a lot of trends, a lot of people that want you to follow them and influence them. And I just want to do movies. And somehow I've been caught up in streaming and podcasting and therapy and mental health. I've kind of forgot about the whole point of being here. But now I can do it and come in here also doing all this because I had to like learn how to market, learn how to share, learn how to communicate. Can't just go and do something and be like, "Oh, put it on there and it's good." No, I had to learn all this part too. But yeah, I kind of wanted this to be eye level, but I don't have. All right, but it's 10:40. I got 34 minutes. I'm probably gonna go in already about 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Getting a little tired, but like I said, Mondays will be the kind of my reset on what we're coming back here and what we're talking about moving forward on the You're Not Safe. I dare. It will be. Title will be You Are Not Safe. Tagline will be, so you are not safe. I bet no one will believe you, or says no one will believe you. Something like that. Something around that line. Or what did I write? I wrote something in there already. I think I do have something in there that I wrote. I think I already did kind of give it a tagline. Home, sweet home, sweet old home. Find this thing that I did a while back. While I wait, people have to wait till I find this thing. Yeah, it's crazy because sometimes I'm like, oh, I don't post that. I post a lot, and I'm like looking like, well, I guess that wasn't a lot, but I just like I don't know. I'm not. It's just weird the way the algorithm works and try to get attention and yada yada yada. Yada yada yada. This. Well, you have to sometimes. Also, too, I'm kind of leaving myself things I got to go back and look at. I got to do. Let's see. I did it right here. No. No, bro. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Coming up soon, I think. I'm not too sure. Sorry, I just want to get it through. Where is it? I'm trying not to pass it either. I know I'm going to come out soon. It's crazy. I have been posting a lot for the last 3 years and stuff. Yeah, it's been a lot. There we go. You are not safe. There we go. You are not safe. When fear is your only friend, you'll have nothing but fear. Aha. This is right when I started going to the theater. 281 weeks ago, March 18th, 2019. Wow. This little idea, I was just kind of looking at it. I was like, man, this is kind of cool. Why did I write this? Why did I do this? So, yeah, let me show you real quick before we go. I'll screenshot this. Yeah, I deleted memory today off the computer. So now it's moving just a little bit faster. Not like super, like, oh, it's moving super fast, but it is moving. Let's see. Also been having problems with Wi-Fi. There you go, look. You are not safe. When fear is your only friend, you'll have nothing but fear. I hold this court nothing but contempt. No, trying to figure out. I got nervous today on set, and I was like talking a million miles per hour. So let's work on that. But yeah, sure. I like sharing this idea. Look at that, nice little sketch. Got your monster there. Kind of already added more to this monster. I know exactly how I want to tell it. I know how it looks. I know how it feels. I know how it breathes. Oh, sorry. I know how it gets around. I know how it hides. I know where what's gonna attack. I know exactly everything about this monster. I think this is cool. I don't know how I got this idea, but see that I like that tagline for another movie, like a more friendly movie. Or because this is when fear is your only friend, you'll have nothing but fear. How about when fear is your only when fear is the only one that believes you, you have nothing but fear. Something like that. That's a good idea though. So let's find out. Let's see how expensive therapy really is by making movies. Let's see if it really is that expensive. I got comments. What up, man? Hey, man, spending time with dad. Hell yeah, bro. Cool, dude. Jared, it's all right. You know, I'm late. I'm here, chilling, just talking. That's cool, man. Hanging out with your dad. My son is out of town, so I'll be hanging out soon this week. So my dad credits will accumulate again. That's good though. I'm happy to hear that, man. Like you gotta like communicate still with your family, even if like my version, if like if we don't get along, I still try to find a version to get along. But that's cool, man. I like hearing that. Thank you, appreciate it. That's kind of like when I like hearing birthdays too. But I did 8 minutes tonight on stand up. Got picked for funniest comic last week, so you get 4 minutes on the regular, but they gave me 8 minutes today, and I think I did okay. I treaded water for the most part, but didn't get to say any of my really racist jokes I wanted to. I wanted to really lean in there. I got a few of them, man, but not the good ones. Nah, just joking. No, I thought it was a good set, but no, it was fun. It's good to go see and support the scene, the comedians and everything. So, thought about going live, but good thing I didn't. I can't do it, not yet. I'm not even close. I'm 8 months in, but I'm not even close. Cool, man. Yeah, no, just chill. I'm about to get off in a little bit. I'm already tired. Just been, I don't know. I got ideas. I was talking about this idea I'm doing. I talked about a lot of stuff, but this is the one I'm working on right now. So the whole idea of the show is called Moving Forward. This is what I'm going forward with. Title is going to be called You Are Not Safe. And still working on the tagline though. When fear is your only friend, you will have nothing but fear. Something like that. Not the good ones. Yeah. But yeah, no, dude, I'm working on that. Today's quote of the day was Tim Burton because I looked into BetterHelp to go back to therapy, and I wasn't gonna try to do the ones I've done here in Austin already because I tried them and then I just didn't like it going back. So I did BetterHelp.com, but I don't like the prices they're offering me. It's basically $200 to $250 a month. I can't afford that. I'm not gonna pay that. I could do this another way, so I'm just gonna show more or less on here how I will use my mental health and take care of my mental health and do form of therapy. And Tim Burton's quote is priceless today. movies are expensive form of therapy for me, so I needed to hear that. So move forward, go do things done. I feel like getting that negative shit that was stuck in my head out was good. I've been thinking of a lot of things, been working out. And then we saw Dune and Dune Part 2. We're talking about it. We didn't meet up this weekend, but kind of the schedule is messed up at the last second. But if you've seen those, we're gonna talk about it on Side by Side. Yeah, I've been having a good time though, man. Just grinding away still, moving forward. I'm gonna be moving on Wednesday. Not like this Wednesday. I'm going to be launching another 8-week campaign. We're going to try something new this time. We're going to be going forward with a project like that one, but I want to be doing more posting, more streaming, more college football. I got college football at the house now, so my brother has it, but he's taking off soon, so I got to get my own version. But I've been playing enough college football lately that I'm getting back hooked onto it. The addict for games is I'm coming out of retirement. Saying it tonight. CJ Robles I've officially been out of retirement, but now I'm time stamping it. I'm officially out of retirement. I will go back to gaming. I think for therapy, this might have been my therapy when I was younger. I didn't know it. I still think it's therapy now. Online gameplay is horrible. People talk a bunch of shh and they're just angry. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'm back. I'm mature now. Let's see how this goes. I didn't like that before. Let's figure it out this time. Even it's worse now because people can look you up. And they can follow you and stalk you and do all this crazy shit. So we'll see. But I think I'm gonna get back to gaming a little bit, not as much as I'm used to, but enough to like follow a dynasty or follow a journey or something enough where we can post about it, talk about it. Because I like that my brother likes that I do the voice acting with characters, and I like doing that too. So I want to have fun with that. I want to enjoy the voice acting portion of it. But yeah, man, I got a lot of things coming up. The next 3 weeks are gonna go by real fast, and I feel this month's already gonna go. It's already spent. Like this is the way I planned it out. September is gonna be a good month. We got football coming back. I'm a big NFL guy. I said football, not soccer. For those of you, I like college football again. So we'll see. We'll see what I can. I mean, I got time. I got all these things going on, but just to kind of as a form of like unwinding and within limits, like have fun again playing with that because that's fun. I played a game or two with my brother. We played like 4 games the other day, and I was like, hey, it's a lot of time we're losing, but I'm spending time with him. We're talking, so I thought that was fun. I thought that was cool. He brought the gaming world back to me, so I'm more mature now and can be a little bit more, like just a little bit more. I don't know, just be on it, have fun, see where it leads. If it leads nowhere, who cares? It's fun. I'll post some stuff. I like a lot of the online gaming content too. But yeah, I'm not gonna be. I don't spend all my time in the shed, but I do other things. So keep myself busy. I have been reading a lot. I'll leave you with this. I've been reading a lot of acting books, and I was looking at acting scenes, so I can start posting about this. Don't know when. Just we'll figure it out. That's what the 8-week thing will help me out. We're gonna be doing posts and stuff like that. Here we go, Charlie. Here we go. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. This is Martin Brando on the waterfront. Was it 1954? I could have been a contender. Wow. Okay. Okay, Daddy.
How much you weigh, Slim? And you weighed 168 pounds. You were beautiful. You could have been another Billy Khan. That skunk we got you for the manager. He brought you along too fast.
It wasn't him, Charlie. It was you.
You remember that night in the garden? You came down my dressing room and said, "Kid, this ain't your night. We're going for the price on Wilson." You remember that? This ain't your night. My night. I could have taken Wilson apart. So what happens? He gets the title shot outdoors in a ballpark, and what do I get? A one-way ticket to Palookaville. You was my brother, Charlie. You should have looked out for me a little bit. You should have taken care of me just a little bit so I wouldn't have to take them dives for the short end money.
Well, I had some bets down for you. You saw some money.
You don't understand. I could have had class. I could have been a contender. I could have been somebody. Instead of a bum, which is what I am. Let's face it. It was you, Charlie.
Okay. Now tell him we couldn't find you. Pretend nobody won't believe. Here. You take this. You're gonna need it.
Oh, I love that scene. There's a lot going on in that scene. I think the fact that it's Marlon Brando. No, when I watched that scene, it's like it never happened. It's such a good, wholesome part that somebody was supposed to help. I don't know. Somebody limited one character to another thing, and they had this point where they had to confront it. I like that. As an actor, you get so little things, and you got to really grow and appreciate the scene and just build it. And I like that scene because there's so much in there, and that kind of leads up to the whole movie. But I could have been a contender pop. Like I like that. I like that. I had the pop part because I forgot where he says it from. I was watching The Wedding Singer. Yeah, I need to get my list out. I saw some good movies this past week. Wedding Singer was one of them. Love that movie. But hey, 48 minutes. I'm already getting that going, getting that ready to go to bed. Hit about a lot of topics I wanted to talk about. I need to do this more of a like late night show because it is a late night show. So I need to do. Oh, we do need to talk about the song I wanted to share. So we're gonna do a song here. It's gonna be definitely like I don't know. I guess like Conan or like Jay. Well, I don't know. They'd bring in what do you call it? They're like Tom Green show would do this too. Bring in guests. Well, my guests I found on the show a while back. Maybe I should bring him back. Talk about certain things because I was fresh when I met him last time, and now we're friends. We've been hanging out online and whatnot. So let's see. I'm going to share a song right now. Here, let me get it all set up real quick. Give me 1 second because I want to make sure this is done right. I want to make sure I'm respecting the artist because I am about the art. Yeah. So here. Yeah, there you go, my friends. So quick. All right, here we go. We have I asked for. I'll ask. He'll say yes. We're chatting today, but I want everybody to hear this song if you get a chance. We have A Human in Progress by the 1976. My friend Scott Meany's group. So they don't exist anymore because they can't. But here, check it out.
Cameron was in Egypt land. My Cameron goes. Old stones over time, my inside tree built and refined. Could it be, maybe, overlooked and applied? There's a chance, a slight chance, that these bills have fixed me in the end. The very end, and just know this day, and I know he wants to know. I am out here getting progress. I'm only this. I am out here getting progress.
Boom. That was Human Progress by the 1976. Such a good, lovely song. I really enjoy that song a lot. By my buddy Scott Meany, and his partner at the time. They made a cool like band, and they made good music. There's a lot of good songs on his YouTube that I like. But yeah, I'm happy I've crossed paths with this individual back when I was on the. Well, I met him basically through Scott Schiaffel, and yeah, they've worked together and they're friends. And it's I don't know, that song this morning. I it was suggested by my YouTube, and I was like, why not? I love this song. I hear it all morning, and I was using it to write and getting a lot of the ideas out of that. My boyfriend's back idea. This is more my girlfriend's back. I'm writing it, but yeah, I think the stuff that I've learned and the stuff that I'm doing and I'm applying is like helping me a lot my writing. But I think a lot of the stuff I get to is from the people that I meet. I mean, I have access to. I mean, he literally like I told him what I thought that song meant, and he was like, "Yeah, you're absolutely you're right." Like, you know, this is what the thing I think I like is cool. You know, you get instant feedback these days. You get people to like, what do you call it? Tell you what's up like right away. So let's find it real quick. I just want to share it real fast because what I did was I shared it from the video store, and then from the video store I just posted it from there as CJ. But I told him I wrote there like I love this song. I could hear it on repeat all day. I know Scott Minnie doesn't like attention, but you did a wonderful job making this lovely soulful song. I just wanted to let you know that his art is loved, and I appreciate it. And he wrote, "All thanks, you're the best. I'm really happy it moves you." And I wrote, "In the mornings, I've been hearing this song to lift my spirits. It has very forgiving lyrics. It's like the things will be okay because we're all figuring it out." He wrote, "You are correct. It is literally about finding your way when you know you are different on the same way." And I wrote, "Clap, clap, clap. I only had to listen to your song a couple 100 times, but it reached me." But it's true, like, you know, this song is like, I don't know, I love the beat, everything about it, the story behind it too. He's got a really good story. He's told me before. Don't feel I can't share it, but it's his story. But what do you call it? No, I really did enjoy just the way getting through this, and just the lyrics and the human process. Like, it's a good mental health. He's actually the reason this show exists, so I give him a lot of credit because I had My Manic Movies, and I said, and then there's a derivative in there. It's called My Manic Mondayz, where movies and mental health meet. I don't know what to do with this, but I know I'm supposed to do something. He goes, "That right there, that's your show." He goes, "That, focus on that." I was like, "Okay." So here we've been doing this for 3 years now, going on 4. I like it. It's building confidence. It's built something new about me. I don't know. I'm in the facility. I'm in the ballpark. I'm just not in the game. So I'll get there eventually. I'm somewhere close. But no, I did like that. So there's been always been inspiration and motivation from people, you know, from the East Coast, West Coast, you know, overseas. Just people that they create something or just something that they express, and I can pick up on it and learn from it and use it. Yeah, I mean, there are no instructions on being human or being perfect or being a person. There's just being yourself, and hopefully that's good enough. But you know, at the same time, who cares what anybody thinks? Just do your thing. I mean, I try to I'm within reason. You know, don't hurt anybody. Don't take advantage of people. Don't steal. Don't do the. You know, there's so many things we do now by accident to mess up. And just, I mean, you could even you can accidentally get your grandma to co-sign for a car that you bought online that you didn't know that would work if she put the numbers in right. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things you can do by accident these days, and doesn't mean you're trying to be a crook or anything. Just an example. I mean, you could literally buy a car. Like, that's just crazy to me. But I've heard stories like that where it happens by accident. But, you know, show's over. Had a good time. Had a good run. I did about an hour, bleeding into the next time slot. So we're going to move on. Next week, we'll do another show. we'll go talk about stand-up. I'm gonna try to do stand-up more and more if I can. I'm gonna try to at least do 2 times a week. It's time consuming though. I understand why people say they do a lot. I'm like, yeah, but I've been writing certain ways now, different ways of writing now. And You're Not Safe is gonna be a good. Is there a title on that real quick? Because if there's a movie title with that, I can't keep it. I want to try something else. You Are Not Safe. Let's see if there's a movie title on that. Yeah, 2022 movie. There's 2 2022 movies. This is a short movie. You Are Not Safe Here. 2022, 8 minutes. Short horror. A mysterious entity sneaks into a human's house. The human listens to strange shadow beings that appear in their house to try and avoid the entity that's seemingly stalking them. The human listens to strange shadow beings that appear in their house to try and avoid the entity that's seemingly stalking them. Kind of. I got a stalker movie. Tara Bennett. You're Not Safe Here, but that's not, mine's not called that. Let's see real quick. You're Not Safe. Some things you got to do. Okay, this was called You're Not Safe 2022. This is a series. So it's like Asian descent. I can't tell. Nah. All right, whatever. Looks like we're on the good. And one of the things I like to do is make sure the title's okay, clean and clear. All right, so try to get going on more of the behind the scenes stuff with the Patreon, but we'll see. Yeah. Get some sleep. I don't know what that is. Oh man, now the lights. My brother's right. My brother's like, dude, you put the lights way too close, and you tone them down, and you probably brighten. Because I had my brother here the other day, bright. He's like, dude, these things are way too damn light. And I think you're right, because I'm like this the whole time. I'm fresh off stage, so I'm chilling. But thank you, sir. Thank you for always being there, Jared. Gotta give you a shout out. You always been there, right? Since we've crossed paths, since I started complaining on streaming, and you were like, "Man, you could do better, bro." And, thank you. So it's just taking a little time because we're actually in real time. I can't go forward, so we're actually burning time together. Every time you come in here, you're with me. You're spending time with me, Theory of relativity, Einstein. I might be a smartass. Like I literally think I became a smartass. Like I literally think I became like a person that's a smartass. Like I don't know. I hear don't be a smartass, and I just kind of what I became. But all right, I'm gonna go play with my action figures. Now I'm writing a story. I like that I got this one. He was on sale. I don't think it was on sale. It was just affordable. For what you get too. You got like a comic book, a card, hence it's cool. But yeah, you have a good one, sir. I'll talk to you later. Cool hanging out with your dad. Hope you had some good time. Get in there. Yeah, I'm going to log out, and I will see y'all next week. But hopefully I'll stream sometime in between. I'm gonna try and do a stream on Wednesday morning for the theater. I mean for the video store, but we'll see. That's my aim. So tomorrow we'll see what time we have. Plus, I'm also dumping a lot of memory that I have outside of the computer and my clouds. My cell phone is completely locked. I can't get anything anymore. It's got 500 gigs. I don't know how I maxed it out, but I did. It's also an older phone, so maybe it's just time. But yeah, so I'm kind of slowly like learning I can't just consume without giving back. So cleaning everything up. But all right, everybody. I'll see you. See you later, Josh. You have a good night.